Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Nur Afiq and our group pitch falls under the theme of innovation and startup ideas. We are addressing a critical issue in Malaysia, which is our local SMEs lack the budget, technical skills and the resources to transition into the digital economy. Imagine you are a small business owner in a local market, perhaps selling handmade crafts or those traditional snacks we all love. You know the world is moving online, but every time you look into building a website, you are hit with a wall. Thousands of ringgit in cost, complex coding you don't understand, and hours of work you simply don't have. For many of our local SMEs, the digital economy feels like an exclusive club they aren't invited to. In Malaysia, SMEs make up over 97% of businesses, yet many remain invisible online because the barrier to entry is simply too high. The shift toward digital commerce is no longer optional. It is a necessity for survival. While large corporations have dedicated IT departments, our local SMEs often lack the budget, technical skills, and resources to transition into the digital space. Current solutions like hiring developers or using manual drag and drop builders are still too intimidating or expensive for a solo entrepreneur. Consequently, these businesses miss out on a massive market of digital savvy consumers, leaving them stuck in a traditional, limited physical footprint. The core of the issue is what I call the digital divide, a gap that is growing wider and wider every day. While the world is racing toward automation, the sheer complexity of current e-commerce tools has created a massive bottleneck for our local entrepreneurs. It's a frustrating cycle without a digital presence. These SMEs face stagnating sales and simply cannot compete with larger and tech-enabled brands that have the capital to dominate the market. If we leave this problem unchecked, the long-term impact is severe. It's not just about a lack of website, it's about the potential extinction of the small businesses that form the backbone of our community. To bridge this gap, we need a solution that removes the technical friction entirely. My proposal is an AI integrated website builder that designed specifically for the non-technical seller. Instead of spending weeks learning how to code your design layouts, the user simply takes a photo of their product. Our AI then instantly generates a fully functional mobile responsive online store by extracting the details directly from the image. What makes this a unique selling proposition is the snap to store simplicity. Unlike existing platforms that require hours of manual setup, our tool requires zero typing and zero design skills. By implementing this, we empower even the most traditional sellers to have a professional digital storefront in under 60 seconds, providing them with a scalable and sustainable way to finally claim their spot in the digital economy. The future of Malaysia's economy depends on the digital empowerment of our SMEs. We cannot leave our local heroes behind just because they don't know how to code. Let's make the digital transition as simple as taking a photo. Support this movement to democratize e-commerce and help our local business thrive in the digital age. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Imagine pouring your heart into a small family business or local warung or neighborhood sundry shop working 40 hours days just to make ends meet. Now imagine watching your profits slip away, not because you lack customers, but because you lose of inventory, run out of best-selling items, and spend hours manually written down sales in a notebook. You know you need to go digital to survive, but when you look at the complex, expensive software in the market, it feels completely out of reach. This is the reality for thousands of micro and small enterprises in Malaysia. According to SME Corporation Malaysia, thousands of local MSMEs are still struggling to digitalize, citing high initial investment costs and a critical gap in digital skills as their biggest barriers. So the transition into the digital economy has become a necessity rather than a luxury for businesses. However, local SMEs, particularly micro businesses in Malaysia, are being left behind, while large corporations and well-funded startups seamlessly integrate cloud computing and data analytics into their operations. Traditional mom and pop shops lack the budget, technical skill, and resources to adopt these technologies. They continue to rely on manual, paper-based tracking for sales and inventory, which is prone to human error and highly inefficient. The core issue is that local SMEs severely lack the budget, technical skill, and resources to transition into the digital economy. high upfront costs for enterprise software, complex hardware setup, and the intimidation of learning new tech make digitalization feel impossible for an everyday small business owner. Consequently, they face constant operational inefficiency, such as unexplained revenue leaks and human error in accounting. If left unresolved, these local businesses will lose their competitive edge against modern tech-enabled retail chains. One effective solution to bridge the digital gap is the development of a lightweight mobile point of sale system, which is a smartphone application that tracks daily sales and automatically sends WhatsApp alerts when inventory runs low. To implement this, local tech startups could partner with government SME agencies to launch a freemium mobile app. Business owner can simply download the app into their existing smartphone, eliminating the need of expensive hardware. The app features is highly visual, simple tap to save interface to record daily sales. When an item stock is dropped below a set threshold, the system will alert an automated WhatsApp message to the owner of their suppliers. By adopting the system, local SMEs can eliminate manual tracking errors and prevent loss of sale due to low inventory. Ultimately, it empowers small business owners with actionable data to grow their profits. Let's ensure our local business are not left behind in digital age. If you know a small business owner struggling with manual record keeping, introduce them to simple digital tools support initiative that builds technology for everyday entrepreneur. Together, we can equip our local SMEs with the right tools to thrive, ensure they remain the vibrant of backbone to our community, and support local, empower local. That's all.
Assalamualaikum and greetings. My name is Muhammad HARIZ bin HAMDAN and I'm going to talk about local SMEs lack the budget, technical skills and resources to transition into the digital economy. Imagine walking down your neighborhood street and seeing Uncle Lee's traditional kopitiam, which is a local staple for 20 years, completely empty. Meanwhile, a newly opened modern cafe just a block away is packed with customers. Why, you ask yourself? Because that new cafe runs targeted social media ads and posts daily aesthetic photos. Uncle Lee, on the other hand, tried to set up a Facebook page last year, but he got overwhelmed by the design tools and gave up. In Malaysia, SMEs make up nearly 97% of all businesses, yet a staggering number are silently shutting their doors simply because they cannot keep up with their digital race. It is an economic crisis happening right in our own backyards. The transition into the digital economy is no longer a luxury for businesses. It is a fundamental requirement for survival. However, local small and medium enterprises, SMEs, face immense hurdles in making this leap. They are competing in a fast-paced online landscape where continuous visibility dictates revenue. Yet, the gap between traditional brick-and-mortar operations and modern digital marketing is vast, requiring specialized knowledge, software, and daily effort that traditional business owners simply do not possess. The core complication blocking this transition is a severe lack of budget, technical skills, and dedicated resources. Most SME owners wear multiple hats daily. They are the producers, the accountants, and the customer service representative. They cannot afford to hire a full-time marketing agency, nor do they have the time or technical proficiency to master complex graphic design software and social media algorithms. The impact of this digital divide is profound. These businesses are pushed to the margins, losing out on critical market share to larger or more digitally agile competitors. If left unaddressed, we risk losing the cultural and economic backbone of our communities, leading to widespread business closures, localized job losses, and a monopolized market. To solve this issue, I propose the development of an automated marketing assistant, which is a smart mobile-first application designed specifically for local SMEs. Here is how it works. This platform acts as a pocket-sized digital marketing agency. A business owner simply inputs what they are selling or snaps a quick photo of their product. The app's AI then automatically designs professional, eye-catching promotional posters and effortlessly schedules them across platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at optimal times. This addresses the problem directly by removing the technical barrier to entry. It requires absolutely zero design skills and automates the tedious time-consuming processes of social media management. Unlike expensive marketing agencies or complex design tools like Photoshop, our unique selling proposition is that this assistant is highly affordable, incredibly user-friendly, and operates on a set it or forget it model. It provides practical, on-the-spot assistant that is highly scalable. By implementing this automated marketing assistant, we will democratize digital marketing. It will empower our local SMEs to significantly boost their online visibility and drive sales, allowing them to focus on what they do best, which running their businesses while the technology handles their digital presence. Therefore, let's bridge the digital divide for our local heroes. I invite investors, tech developers, and community leaders to partner with us in launching this automated marketing assistant. By empowering our SMEs with the right tools, we don't just save individual businesses, we future-proof our local economy. Join us in giving every local entrepreneur the digital voice they deserve. And let's bring Uncle Lee's Kopitiam back to life. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Akmal bin AMIROZI, and let me ask you a simple question. How many hours have you wasted just waiting in line? For example, you arrive at a restaurant or a barber shop, and instead of waiting for 2 hours, you already know exactly when your turn will come. You arrive at the perfect time with no frustration and no time wasted. Today, many local SMEs such as restaurants, clinic, and service providers still rely on traditional queue system. Customer walk in, take a number, and wait without knowing how long it will take. This gives customer no flexibility at all. In today's fast-moving digital world, some businesses use new technologies, but the system are still limited and not very efficient. This creates several major problems. First, waste of time. Customers, especially students and working adults, spend hours waiting instead of doing something productive. Second, there is the issue of overcrowding. In busy areas, customers often have to wait in long queues. This is very stressful for customers. Last but not least, very bad customer experience. Customers are often left waiting without enough seating, which makes the experience uncomfortable and frustrating. In the end, for SMEs, this leads to poor queue management and loss of returning customer. If this continue, SME will struggle to adapt and may fall behind in the digital economy. To solve all this problem, I propose a solution, a smart queue management and online booking system powered by AI. First, customer can book their time slot in advance using their phone through a QR code. It will eliminate unnecessary waiting time. Second, the AI system predict waiting time accurately based on real-time data and past pattern, even during peak hour. Then, customer will receive real-time updates such as your turn is in 10 minutes. This solution will reduce overcrowding and improve customer experience and usually help business owners operate more their business efficiently. Waiting in line should not be part of your daily life. Starting today, imagine a smarter way of managing time, not just for yourself, but for the community. Let's support innovations and empower local business. It's about time we manage business intelligently. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to the. My name is ENGKU AZIM, and today I want to talk about the real heroes of our local economy and the silent financial crisis they face every single day. I want you to picture Mr. Zul, the owner of a local mechanic workshop. After a grueling 10-hour shift of repairing vehicles, he doesn't get to go home and rest. Instead, he sits at a grease-stained desk, staring at shoebox overflowing with crumpled machine. He is manually punching numbers into a calculator, terrified that one single calculation mistake means he won't be able to pay his supplier next week. This is the reality for thousands of micro SMEs in Malaysia. We constantly tell them they need to transition to the digital economy, but look at the option we actually give them. Traditional accounting software costs thousands of ringgit and features incredibly complex dashboards. You practically need a finance degree just to log in. So what happens? They stick to pen and paper. They lose track of their cash flow. They cannot produce the financial statements needed to get bank loans to upgrade their workshop. And while they are stuck calculating receipt by hand, massive, highly digitized automotive franchises like Tuhu from China are rapidly expanding across Malaysia, ready to crush these traditional mechanics and take their customers. It is time to stop trying to teach them complex accounting and start giving them tools that actually fit in their hands. My solution is in an AI-powered mobile receipt scanner. It is an application that completely automates their bookkeeping using the one piece of technology they already know how to use, which is their smartphone camera. When Mr. Zul buys spare parts, he doesn't need to log in a heavy ledger book. He simply opens the app, point his camera at the receipt, and snap a photo. That's it. The AI instantly extracts the text, categorizes it as auto parts, and boosts a beautiful, simple profit and loss dashboard right on his screen. Our unique advantage is zero manual data entry and a zero learning curve. We are stripping away the confusing jargon and massive price tags. It is point and shoot, simplicity that turns any smartphone into a powerful financial advisor. By giving our local SME instant clarity over their finances, we empower them to make smarter decisions and grow their margins. Let's stop building software exclusively for corporate giants. Let's build it to empower people like Mr. Zul. Let's give like let's give people like Mr. Zul a fair chance to win. When our SMEs grow, our economy grows. Thank you.